Shalom to the elect, giving all praise, honor, and glory to you. How Bashim Shai, Bishop Kodash, and give double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone. Well, peace and salutation to the elect. Shem Yahweh Mappa from the great millstone, playing tables camp located here in the city of Philadelphia. Habawa, I'm the mighty might. I'm going to lesson a little RV lesson. It's just something I saw in my feed. Got MGTOW Darius or Darius MGTOW. MGTOW deals with the movement of men going their own way, pretty much in some waking up to female nature and taking steps and improving yourself as a man, and being conscious or having a knowledge of the various traps that come with women. Okay, and so they'll give different advising on the way women operate, which the scriptures do tell you how they operate. It speaks about how their hands is as bands and their snares and nets, roughly paraphrasing. So when you're dealing with a woman, you're basically dealing with manipulation, tricks, and really a lot of confusion. You're supposed to deal with them according to knowledge. It tells you, and I find more bitter in verse 26, Ecclesiastes 7 and 26, and I find more bitter than Mowath or death, the woman whose heart, her mind is snares and nets. Okay, you have the Haram and the Muttaz of Bud. Alright. Muttaz of Bud is snares, going into strongholds, fasting, basically being binded. Got the next Haram, which even goes into a thing that's devoted to destruction. Alright, and if you don't have your mind right, you will fall into that lot. Okay? If you elect, you won't. You'll escape, as the scripture is going to say. It says, in her hands is as bands. Whoso pleases the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So, hey, pray that you are pleasing the Most High so that his protection is over you, that you're doing what's good, all right, and excellent and appropriate and coming, all right. We know our flesh, it eats at us, and woman can be a very, very, very powerful tool to entice you to do different things, and next thing you know, you're married and then divorced, and you done lost certain substance, and some guys end up even deleting themselves over it, but the scriptures tell you not to put her over your substance or your understanding. So I'm gonna go to this lesson and or this video and play, and we'll just go from there.
I could spend them both. We could use it.
Why did you cheat on me?
I was ovulating. You don't know women. You haven't grown up with women. My body, I was just listening to my body. We are chemically created. I have this chemical thing in me where I have to reproduce.
So why didn't you go with your man, or your, as you call it, your boyfriend, and why were you out?
I was just listening to my body, I was at the club, there was a man there, cute, a couple drinks in, I was like, my body was like,
this is crazy. These women will use any excuse to justify why they're cheating. You're not giving me enough attention, I'm ovulating, you're never around, instead of just finding a hobby or something else to do. It seems like they just gotta flirt, they have to talk to a guy. A lot of these chicks, man, they can't be trusted. It seems like when they get a relationship, they have to, seek other attention from other guys.
Right. So, she gave a pathetic excuse. It's not justifiable. It's not permissible, and it just destroyed pretty much the relationship because the dude, the fidelity is has been compromised. Okay, the scriptures say how jealousy is the rage of a man. Okay. Sixth chapter. This is dealing with philosophy, but it says which if you men are not in this truth, you're going after different philosophies, and it could be put that woman first. That Jahim put that woman first, but the only woman you should be putting first, if anything, is this wisdom, okay, which is likened unto Sophia, which is a woman. But as the strange woman, you have to beware for that. Proverbs chapter 6 and 23. For the commandments is a lamp, and the law is light. Okay, it's knowledge. Okay, and it allows you to see what's right from wrong. And reproofs of instructions are the way of light. That's the way of life, getting corrected. Okay, and one thing about women, most women don't like to be corrected. Like her right now, the dude sitting there coming with her with logic, and she's just like coming with emotional chat excuses. It says to keep thee from the evil woman, which is another philosophy, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. And you have it, other philosophy where certain men think it's okay for their women to go out and have open relationships and do such. But, that is madness, okay? You have an open relationship, that woman could bring home various sexual transmitted diseases to you, and also, like I said, jealousy is rage of man, so it's like, you man see you with another girl, it's like, that should basically anger you, your woman, your possession with another, man, and him doing things that is supposed to be intimate between, that you're only supposed to share with her, he's doing it on her. You don't know what these women are doing, or what these men are up to, defilement, of her. But it says, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee in thy eyelids. Okay, don't allow her to win over your soul. Don't wear you desiring these different various beliefs, to allow, oh, it's okay. But going on, it says, for by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Yeah, man, and you could be brought to nothing, by a chick that's, obviously for the streets, that's undisciplined, wanton, lewd and proud. Okay, you want a silent woman, a virtuous woman. She gonna learn the virtues through you. Okay. So going on, it says, can a man take a fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Obviously, no. If you take a fire and it go on your clothes, it's gonna burn. Okay, heat is going to ignite the clothes. All right. Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burnt? No. Okay. So he that goeth in his neighbor wife, whatsoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Yeah, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. All right, because that person has committed adultery, which is a sin unto death. Okay, going on. It says, going down to Proverbs 26 and 20 and 32, it says, "But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul." Yeah, so if you get with one of these women, say you one of them guys at the club, you see this woman, because most women that go to clubs, a lot of times they're not single. They out there, they trying to get all of the attention from men and get free drinks, and they're just in their liberty, just chasing feelings and having the night of their time of their life. Girls just want to have fun. They want to have fun. But as the scriptures say, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. She's spiritually dead. She got spirits of other men on her that enter. Like, it's not good. You see how they be looking. They be looking like thirsty too. Like, they be looking a little bit too risque. And it's very enticing, but that's another philosophy. Okay. Men of taste. Hey, we want a woman that is not just a light woman. Okay. But going on, it says, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. Right? It's a dishonor, to get with another man's wife. The dude can want to avenge himself for that. It says, for jealousy is rage of the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Now, if adultery was committed on you, brothers that been in the truth, don't go out there and try to avenge yourself. As the scriptures say, vengeance of the Lord. She gonna get hers. The Lord gonna make sure, obviously, that judgment goes out, in its proper season. But obviously, understand, jealousy is the rage of a man. All right, you have it for jealousy, which is qanah, which goes into basically having a zeal, ardor, passion. Okay. Because when you a woman bring out passion, just look at the heat, that's produced. Man, they say two is better than one. One to keep them warm. Do the business, and just look at the heat that's produced when y'all, when you're together, or just passion that intense feelings that's just produced. It's a lot. Men like that connection, but with women, hey, it can be like they just turn it off. They just have, I like that experience, but that's it. But that's another woman, another philosophy. She's supposed to, be into her husband's rule and be chaste. All right. This woman, as you've seen, she said that she following her ovulation cycles, and she was basically she's saying she was horny. She was aroused, she was burning, and she had to go out, but that's not right. The scriptures say just to combat that and following her own heart. Say lean not on thy own understanding, and follow not every wind, every spirit. You gotta know to rebuke that flesh. If you was a woman and had that desire to want to be with another man, if you already have a man, you can't just go with no other dude. Guy gotta, your husband gotta die. You under the law, your husband, your man until he die. Any man that go enter into you other than your husband is to commit adultery. Most women are not virgins, so we become adulterers. She's an adulterer, but we know in this society we can't be over righteous. But yeah. So the scriptures tell you that arrow, where there's no hedge, basically the possession is spoiled. open her quiver, and how she will open her quiver to every arrow. You know, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 9 says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. You know, you can clearly tell what a woman is. You know, basically you see her gait, you see what she about. You know, especially like a lot of these little, even too like these looking so-called looking quiet. You know, they looking like these like this chick. To me, she just looked like a new age Kashop or witch. You know, but you could see, you know, probably when she try to get dressed up is gonna be pretty provocative. You know, the leggings, you know, and all of that. Free, they might not wear bras. You know, you get it. But going on, it says if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. Which this is instruction. You know, because you have shameless women. They supposed to be embarrassed. They're supposed to be shamefaced. But you have them that's shameless. They Edith and White their mouth and say they did nothing. You know, thinking that they don't go off. It's okay. No. If you have a daughter that's shameless, you got to keep her in straightly, man. You know, you got to keep her in. She can't be out there. Okay? But thanks to broken households, you know, these philosophies that you got to try before you buy, you know, all this type of craziness. The women just exploring themselves. You know, you have that. And it's their body and their choice. So you have it. With that comes, you know, like I say, a lot of pain and destruction. You know, because look, the dude gonna be angry. His girl then got so-called cheated or committed adultery on him, and then now he out of a girl, or he looking like he gonna be sitting there like, I can't trust this girl, because you know when your woman do that, you're gonna always look at her different. You know, and she's supposed to respect, you know, you as a man, but you know she don't. Okay, so you know, hey, that's the grounds for a bill of divorce, right? It says least she be abuse herself with overmuch liberty, right? And see what liberty gets you. You know, it says watch over impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee, right? Mind without shame, you know, and you can't even be surprised, right? It says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. Man arrow meaning his mama thun, all right, his sexual organ, her quiver being her quba or box, you know, going to her vagina canal. But yeah, so yeah, it says the grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. All right, so you know, having good decisions, but it says your shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued, right? So you know, that's basically it, yo. You gotta watch out. You know, this is a dumb excuse. You know, they tell you that women then deprive wisdom and understanding in Job 39:17. You know, the Lord hath not imparted her that. So, you know, you see, you know, we like us as men, we fear the Lord. Like we like, man, I don't want to mess around. You know, I don't even want to mess around. Women, they'll go and just dibble. Oh, it's okay. Let me get that real quick, and then that's gonna be it. Job chapter 39:17, and it reads, because the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom, and neither hath he imparted unto her understanding. No, he gave men the understanding, men of the Lord, the elect. You know, he gave the chosen the understanding. Okay. So that's just a quick little lesson in the spirit. It says he clapped married white co-worker cheeks and instantly regret it. I already did a lesson on that guy. The guy that was with the nurse woman, he was like a nurse guy, nurse assistant or something, working in a hospital, and he showed them basically setting up adultery. The woman was supposed to be this nurse or something, calling her husband, telling her that she's not coming home, she's gonna stay at work, but instead, she was going to basically have a night out with this Tyrone, this wicked Tyrone Negro, and he recorded it all and was proud. You got guys that actually are not fearing of adultery and being with other men's women, but that's wicked. Like, it actually upsets me, to just even think, because like I said, the stuff happened, and then she know another man. It's like, women start giving, various nicknames to other, like, dudes gonna get jealous, but going on.
You're never around, instead of just finding a hobby or something else to do.
Oh yeah, also obviously to combat this, you read this in Corinthians, for men and women, obviously, what's that? Not Chronicles, Corinthians. First Corinthians 7:2. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, or his own woman, right? And let every woman have her own husband, her own man, right? And let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. So y'all supposed to be dealing, okay? Simple as that. All right. There's times where you won't deal, different high holy days. She's on a menstrual, etc. You're not dealing, being clean, etc. But, to avoid committing adultery, basically, like, say if you had a woman, say for example, if you had a woman and she's not letting you, hit, that don't give you grounds to be like, I'm gonna now, because I got this woman at work that's married, that likes me, to now I'm gonna hit her. No, that'd be adultery. But you as a man can have multiple wives or women and such. If they're not betrothed or promised to another man, they don't got another man, you can, deal. But, other than that, no. But the woman, your girl, she's supposed to only be with you. She can't go and try the wares and go out to the club and go deal. But they gonna do what they gonna do anyway. Again, marvel not if she trespass against you, but that's an offense, and that's adultery, and that's a sin unto my wife or death. So nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. And the scriptures say it's better to marry than to burn. So if she was all, burning or horny and all that, she should have just, hey man, I need it. It says, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence. You're gonna deal, all right. Your conjugal duties, right? Right, conjugal duty, right? Relating to marriage or relationship. What do you do? You join together. He plant his rod into your quabah, your box, okay? Simple. All right? The wife had not power over her body, her own body, but the husband. And likewise, also the husband has not power over his own body, but the wife. Defraud ye not one another, except it be with consent for a time. I gave examples, high holy days, etc. Might be fasting, abstaining for a reason. Right, that you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer and come together again, that Satan tempt you not in your incontinency. All right, but yeah, man, you're going to it, but yeah, man, you can read the rest. It's a lot. A lot of things is messed up because this instruction is not being followed. But this is most likely an Edomite, and she's wicked anyway, so she don't care. She got a dog in her hand, You know, come on.
It seems like they just gotta flirt. They have to talk to a guy. A lot of these chicks, man, they can't be trusted. It seems like when they get a relationship, they have to, seek other attention from other guys.
Or you can stay here,
You're
but
what? Well, you just told me I had to leave. So
you gotta leave, so you ain't got no choice.
So she got, it sounded like a Jake, some so-called black man, she done got with. She, Jake like, chicks that look like Edomites, could be Edomites, deal with other nations. Solomon dealt with other nations, but apparently he caught her cheating on him, or her committing adultery.
If you gonna stay with your stuff, ain't gonna be at the house no more.
Yes, it is.
Bro, get
I have
up.
the key.
Get up.
Look at the faces. Look at the faces of demons being made. Proud. He talking about he kicking her out the house, which is proper. Okay. And so he leaving with nothing. But going on.
It don't matter if you got the key. The lock to be changed.
What did you bring him in my house? You think I'm playing with you? Why did you bring him in my house, man?
Yeah, and it'd be like you violated. Like women to bring a whole nother man into your house. That's like your territory. Okay. It is your territory. It's sacred. It's holy. Like you don't bring. Scripture say, "Bring not every man in thy house." And it's like these women just instantly bring them in your house, and then what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna use your bed, or on your counters, or whatever. Crazy.
You can hear the hurt and frustration in his voice.
She want to keep playing on me, dog.
Yeah,
Told her I was gonna drop all her shit, man. I can't believe you on somebody in my house, man. She done brung the crib while I was gone, y'all. All her, look at all this. All this finna get thrown out. This finna get thrown out. I don't know why she has the nerve to bring a dude to my crib.
I tell you why. Because she has the beta bucks.
She wicked.
Right? Women want the dual mating strategy. They want the alpha seed, the guy who's gonna lay pipe, the guys they're attracted to, and the guy who's gonna pay her bills, who are going to fund her lifestyle and give her that security. So a lot of you guys are the boyfriends. You guys are there to just take care of her and take her on dates, and then she's getting her back blown out by Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, and Tyrone, the guy that she really is attracted to. Pookie. And here's the even crazier thing. When you're out working, when you're out grinding and providing 10, sometimes 12 hours a day, she's getting her back blown out by a guy who don't even have a job.
So it's like, that's where where the scripture's talking about, it's better not a man not touch a woman. Hey, that's right there. 1 Corinthians 7:1. Now concerning the things whereof he wrote unto me, it's good for a man not to touch a woman. That's where, hey, it's best you being alone, man. Focus on this truth. You don't gotta worry about all that type of stuff, because it kind of have you, in your head, and some things ain't good for all men, as it also go into as well. Every man got his certain gift, or and it goes into what's that? Yeah, proper gift, 7 and 7. For I would that all men were even as myself. Paul was basically just focusing on his truth. He wasn't really dealing with the women, right? Wasn't dealing with women, dealing with the true Lord, communing, giving them, knowledge and everything. He's focused on the ministry. But every man hath his proper gift of power, one after this manner and another after that. Yeah, there's men that, can just be focused on his truth, and being that, but then there's brothers that might need to deal and have women. And even if a man want to deal, hey, there's ways to get, buy some box, all right, lawfully, all right. To you go and do your thing, but, and stay focused. But yeah, you having these relationships and stuff, it can really bug you out. Okay, like you have this stuff happen to you, you get betrayed. Like, dude, it's upsetting. But this is the society we in, and such. So worrying about wickedness.
Who don't have nothing going on for himself, no ambition.
Yeah, and she'll deal with a dude that smoke weed and drink and whatever. Like, don't, he is degenerate, just through.
I had cameras. I had cameras in my crib the whole time. Get out my car crying, man. Get out my car with all this crying. No. I'm finna pack all your stuff up.
And he got a kid with
You
her.
and your child finna be homeless, bro.
Or her child. So he probably was playing his stepdad. And that's another dumb thing to deal with these chicks. Brothers do their own thing, but look, and then she playing, they nothing but grown up 12-year-olds. Like, she like, her mind is of just like a young 12-year-old, and she's in a adult body. She's sitting there, no, I'm not gonna go, having a temper tantrum, but you done went off.
You and your child.
And she's a single mother, so he was stepping up to the plate and take care of her and the kid, and she still didn't appreciate it.
Nope.
Stop throwing. If you brought the dude in my crib, bro.
You probably bought that weave. Like, look, bought that weave. Keisha, bought that weave. She got the Puma on, you know what I mean? The kid got the wheel, probably like a night. That look like it might be an Aldi or something like that. Luxury wheel and all of that. She want to drive luxury wheel. Seem like she important. And look how she acting. Not like a princess. She acting like a harlot, a queen.
The dude in my crib, I don't want to hear no purr. I don't want to.
My shit first, so I don't know why you
Get all your stuff and get out.
He wasn't the one to say.
Yeah, another one of these so-called white chicks that either my Israelite foreigner dealing with Jake, and they land and finding these chicks as harlots, kicking my new girlfriend out for flirting with other guys. Yeah, you could tell this girl is loose. We already went through that. Like, look at her, she look greasy.
Say that shit.
She look like you just give her like, like these dudes, hey, come over and smoke, and they it's on, through.
Who says? Yeah, get out. You already kicked out. I'm going back to Angie.
No, you not.
Yeah, I'm going back to Angie.
No, you not.
Tell stuff and go. Angie's coming back. She lasted.
And look at these Jake. Like, look at these are regular simple Jake. Like, they chipped up. Like, so it's like, if she, these are dudes that are worldly, what more us in the truth? We after the Lord. So, that's why it's like, you got to be indifferent concerning these chicks. As they say, those who have wives be as though they have none. You got to be indifferent.
Probably, 5 days?
And he effeminate. Like, this dude, oh my gosh. Like, come on, dude. Stop.
Days, a week, 7 days.
Talk to you about what?
He's my cousin. I didn't cheat.
Seriously.
River, you Dominican. He's a full-fledged black guy sitting in the living room with his boxers on. You're done.
I'm not fucking
You're
no
done.
Spanish.
Please. Dude, stop hitting my car. Move. Go. Move. Get away from my car.
She's a demon. Look at that. Look at that.
Get the away from my car. Move. Go. Can you please go? Can you please go?
Open the door,
Go.
bro.
Can you please go? Can you please? You can't get.
Look at her fingers.
I will.
She's not mad because she got caught. She's mad because you, the guy who's paying her bills,
And
taking her on
you
dates.
see what it say on there, queen, and even that mean harlot as a nah.
Taking her shopping. You're gonna take your money, your wallet, and you're gonna go elsewhere. This is why they're mad.
Get your finger through there. You're on camera. I'm gonna put this
Stop
on.
recording me.
No. Get away
What
from
are
my
you
car.
gonna do with that? Take
I
it to
gotta-
jail?
What you mean take you to jail? You cheating with a guy.
Dominican
Vamos
boy.
a hablar, por favor. Let's just talk. Let's just fucking talk.
She's speaking another language. Look at her. Man, when these females get caught, they just spaz out. They lose their
Drawn.
minds.
So what really made you do it? I don't want to hear the excuses, God. It's already said and
I
done.
said a woman darkened her count. What is it? Darkened her face. Now, I didn't mean to make this long, but whatever, man. Everybody know brothers that do lessons about women. Like, it's like a thing that obviously we get a bit passionate about, because, just how the Lord is passionate about us, we are passionate about our women. Okay? This is, Sirach chapter 26:8. A drunken woman in a gatter abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Okay? Simple. Right there. That's straight self-explanatory. And she is drunk off that feminism. You know, she's not sober. She's not clear-minded. Okay? She's not doing the things of a virtuous woman. It's caused great anger. Look when she go up like, dude, like, damn, man. You know? What's the other scripture? Darkness. Apocrypha. Where is it at? Let me see. I'm gonna search it. It should come up. The wickedness of a woman changes her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth, like mourning. Like she'll change her face, like she mourning, but you know she wicked. You know. And as it says, her husband shall sit among neighbors, and when he heareth it, all right, wickedness, basically, it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. All right, and the Lord will actually take you away from a wicked woman, man. You know, you can even want her and be with her, and it's just, hey, the Lord has you holy and setting that for himself. You know, and you not ultimately a wicked man that you elect. You know, so we gotta accept that too. You know, hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. You know.
I'm gonna take my stuff and just go about my business. I just want to know why. What made you really?
Then it's like we want obviously answers. It mess us up because, you know, we deal with like it's not rational. Why would you do that? You women talk about they want this guy to be able to provide a good man. He not this and that, but then they go and do what is like unrational. Be with these dirt balls. Be unfaithful. Like, come on, like you supposed to be satisfied, but you covet. These women got coveted. They want everything else that's not supposed to be theirs. Other people's stuff. They looking at basketball wives. You should have the world. This man ain't giving, or whatever. They just see a dude and just want that other dude, and that dude ain't right. Okay, you supposed to be with that guy that you with. And that's it. At least the Lord have him. Something happen, he get destroyed, and you free, and you get with him in the Lord. For you righteous sisters that's out there.
What do you mean? What I'm leaving for?
I told you I didn't mean like it wasn't supposed to go.
Yeah, it wasn't. She couldn't even say that straight. It wasn't supposed to go like that. Look at this. It's like you could see the lie in the expressions. It wasn't supposed to go like that. Like, look at it.
Like it wasn't supposed to go like that.
She's looking like she's trying to be as honest as possible, but it's off. It's wicked.
What you mean it wasn't supposed to go like that? You opened your legs for another man.
Yep. That itself, just think of a man thinking about you laying on your back and you opening your legs for a whole nother man. That's like it's like a damn ritual, you know? And if it's nothing for you to do that, like where, you know, men had women with chastity belts in ancient time and all that to make sure that stuff, you know, that box stayed secure. And you just you know, you just let it open. You just let it open, and he went in. The other dude went in. You know, and that itself, that's a vexation or a plague. They say, give me not anything but the plague of the heart. You know, that's a plague of the heart. Thinking of your woman coming to the conscious decision, or the woman at your time, because they say, like, you know, MGTOW tell you it's she just your turn, which is like a thing. Hey, it's not really yours. Hey, you know, this side, hey, really Esau got her. She following another philosophy. She following the way of the world. She ain't really thinking about being loyal to you. But just the thought of thinking of another man laying down with, you know, or she actually going through the act of opening her legs and letting another man enter into her quiver. That destroy your mind. Like, that messes your head up. Like, that's crazy. You know? You know, it's supposed to be like the act itself should be sacred in its own, you know, but look what everything been reduced to.
I'm ovulating and I'm
Here we go with this ovulating. So this ovulating thing is coming up. This ovulating period thing is coming up, which I assume her hormones is gonna be up where she's super duper fertile and all of that, and she, you know, she want to deal, but you supposed to go get with your man, okay? I was ovulating. This is I ain't really know about all this going on.
getting close to my period and you like are never around. You're always working.
What's up, Kim?
Kim with another man outside at the cinema, at cinema for pagan holiday Valentine's Day, Lupercalia.
What we doing? This what we doing, Kim? Who are you talking to? I'm talking to you, Kim. Your name Kim, right? Bro, this is Jasmine, bro. It's my wife. Your wife? Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, what her name?
And you got women be with you and they be married and you not know they're actually married. So then this is confusion right here, you know?
Jasmine.
Let me give you guys a heads up. A lot of women on dating apps do this because they already got the boyfriends and they're trying to cheat in peace. So they put their name under something else, like Queen or Goddess. If they don't give you the government name, first and last name, trust me, there's a good chance that they're hiding their actual boyfriend, the guy that they're with, just so they can go out and get smashed or get attention. A lot of chicks give different names because they're trying to hide, you know, they're cheating.
You told me your name Kim. We've been dating for a few months now. Who is this?
It's my husband.
Your husband?
So my girlfriend told me she's out with family, and she forgot that I have her location, and she's at the spot.
This is off because that's a girl. Another girl cheating, dealing with another girl. And we have this arsehole here. This freaking tool. Nugget. And, you know, all hype. And stuff. So, that's the lesson of the spirit. I ain't doing no more. I ain't gonna say no more. Shalom to you. Like, y'all get a point.